make a speech tonight. So I didn't prepare my speech. Just kidding. You know, you see the Thailand girl over here? You see that? When the Apple have a little computer, the first computer this big, heavier. That's the first Apple I have. When I graduate, I bought this one, but this is Thai. Over 42 years ago. That's a long time. I spent 10 years working with the community in Fresno. Then I spent the next 33 years teaching at the university. And I have you calculated how many years. That's quite a while ago. You know, when I was in Hawaii in high school, I heard my colleagues who went to University of Hawaii. We were poor refugees, and they applied for for financial aid. And they said, "Well, I got about 3,000 financial aid." I have no clue. But what did they do? They said, "I used my check to put a down payment to buy the car." But don't use it for down payment for the car. The purpose of financial aid and the purpose of scholarship is to help you start school, college. Remember, every penny counts, every dollar counts. I just want to thank the Yang, the staff, and board member of the Fresno Center. And I want to congratulate all the recipients for scholarship tonight. You deserve it. And your future is bright. The community is waiting for you. They want you to come back. I know that tonight, and after this semester, you get into the bus. Don't get out of the bus. Fulfill your destination, where you want to go, what you want to do. Just think about me. This is about 42, 43 years ago when I graduated from 4 years of college. I'm an old man, this is a long time ago. You know, when I spent 10 years to serve the community, early 1992 in Fresno, I heard all kinds of things. People make a remark about the newcomers, especially refugees. Married too early, 12, 13 years old, married, dropped out of school, gangs, 90% of these parents depend on public assistance. We don't have a hope for them. Gotta be second or third generations that stay on public assistance. Made me feel really sad. They say to my face. I say to my face. And I say, give us a chance. I know our kids are smart. One of these days, they're gonna become professional. Especially the CEO at Fresno Community College. I went there early 1983. What I did, I asked him to meet with him, and he called all his cabinet to meet with me. What I request, just one request. Can you hire an interpreter, a Hmong interpreter for the hospital? What you know what he said? If we give you something today, can you give us back someday? Or you got to be continued to be receiver? He laughed. And I tell his cabinet staff, the high staff in the community hospital, this hospital, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, you got to see bilingual doctors. work here. You're going to see bilingual nurses work on here. That's what we did. Go down to Fresno Community College, find out how many Hmong doctors. When I first ran for the school board, so with my colleagues at Trustee Valadari is still here. People ask me, what happened to the Hmong kids? We used to have a lot of Hmong kids in Fresno. About 22% of English learners happen to be Hmong. I said, after 10 years, after 20 years, they left. They no longer live those apartments anymore. They moved to Sanger, they moved to Clovis, they moved to Central. Those apartments are empty. Mostly it's just senior citizen live. And that's how we start. I was very lonely and painful when people put the finger and say, you guys lazy. They want to work. You guys, your kids don't study, drop out of school. You marry early. And then beside that, involved gangs. I was so sad. But I know that our kids, doesn't matter whose kid, what nationality, they are smart. I served on the school board for 10 years. I know that I attend every graduation ceremony, and I found out, man, the valedictorians happen to be our minority students. I'm so happy. I don't care what nationality, what ethnic group, as long as you do well in school. And that's our kids. Even you have Spanish background, African American background, but you are our kids. You are our children. You are the future of this country. Our future belongs to you. To make the country strong, because you gotta make your commitment that I graduate school today, 4 years from now, what I'm going to do. 10 years from now, what I'm going to do. And I'm going to come back to serve my community. You got to think about your parents, your grandparents, your great-grandparents, how hard they went through in their life. Many of us probably know who is the former school superintendent, Dr. Mijas. I traveled with him from here to Sacramento for a meeting and come back. I thought he was very wealthy, very rich. He talked about his life. His grandparents came from Greek. They were very poor. They don't even have electricity like this. I said, your story is amazing. Very similar to us. He said, Tony, my grandparents were very poor. But the kids know that this is an opportunity for all of you, the younger generation, to take it. The opportunity is coming to you only once. Only once, don't come back again. If you don't take it, lose forever. The moment you get that education in your heart, in your brain, nobody gonna take away. Nobody gonna take away from you. Even you have money, you're a billionaire like Elon Musk. When you die, you're not gonna take a penny with you. But you serve the community, your name's gonna be with them. You have one person gonna be there. Lately, I heard Bill Gates, probably many of you know. President Trump and Elon Musk want to take all the US aid to help the poor countries in this country as well. You know what Bill Gates said? I gotta put $200 billion to help those who are poor and have them continue to use US aid. and oversee. That is how people, this country is strong. Gotta think like that. You see a promotion, don't last very long. But you do like Bill Gates and his former wife, Melinda Bill Gates, help other people. Even they die 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 100 years from now, we still remember them. All the things they help us. So the future is belong to you, recipients of the scholarship. I'd like to see you 10 years from now, you're doctors, lawyer, professor. Doesn't matter what profession you are. My student at Fresno State complained that I have a heavy accent. Dr. Tony, you have a heavy accent, it's hard for us to understand. Your pronunciation is not quite correct. I said, good for you. And it's good for you to learn from me too. You are the ones supposed to get the doctorate degree that like I do and come back teach and you speak English clearly and people understand. My son took math and said, Dad, I have no clue what the Indian professor said at all. I taught myself. I said, good for you. You were born here. You don't get your PhD. They're not going to hire you to become a professor. Professor, you have to have PhD. So now they learn chemistry, math, physics. It's a very hard subject. But those professors don't speak good English at all. And you have a hard time, you have to study by yourself. That's how it is. The children that are born here, and I'm so proud to see one of the children born in America to become a judge. That's a judge for her law. The rest of that, they didn't bother to continue. They think about have family. They think about have fun. They think about make money. They never climb to the top. But I urge each one of you, think about going 4 years from now, 6 years from now, 10 years from now, you come back, you're gonna be different. We're gonna be gone that time. But the community, the country belong to you. You learn now, you see how hard it is right now, the situation. People learn a lesson, a hard lesson, that we elect somebody to become a leader in the kind of behavior that he is right now, drive us crazy, drive the whole world crazy. We don't need that kind of leader. American had to be leader, nicer, kinder, and love people, serve people. Had to have the president or anyone that who the leader or the president of the people, for the people, by the people. So you can vote now. Those who don't register to vote, go ahead and register, vote. Choose the kind of leader that you want to see in this country. This is an America. This is the American dream for everyone. Before I came to this country, I was in Laos. Paul wasn't even born yet. 1970. When I saw people in America, I would dream. I'm dying to go to America. And I hope someday I'm gonna go to America. That's how dream you are. You come to America like you come to heaven. You go to heaven. You think people live over here, they're so rich, so nice, and actually nice too. Americans have a good heart. Americans are nice. They open their heart for everybody to take the opportunity. And that's what I did. That's what I did. And I'm happy that somehow I still stand up over here. See? So the future belongs to you, the recipients belong to you. Don't stop. This is a little money for you, but the seed money. And you go from there. My life, if I'm gonna tell you, it probably take the whole day to talk about. But I don't want to talk about the hardship. I talk about what did I do. And I know you're smarter than I. You can do 10 times better. If I can do it, you can do it. You can do better. I don't care what nationality, what gender. You all are smart. You have equal opportunity. And this community, this country belongs to you. You're gonna go to Laos, they can go back to America. You're gonna go to Sundance to Mexico, you are not, they go back there. You don't belong here. You are here. This is your country. This is your community. You cannot go anywhere. And I just want to thank you for Paul and the staff. Allow me to say a few words. And I usually don't like to talk a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody.